Alright guys, Void of Dust Gaming here, and today we go with some English after I've done a couple of German videos. Today I'm gonna play Skud, which I haven't in quite a while. There won't be any... I don't think we have many videos featuring me playing Skud, because I usually have a hard time playing him, and this goes for this game as well. 5 deaths in total if you wanna fast forward are not worth mentioning. But despite the fact that it was quite late, I was so confident with the game that I actually decided to show you guys what I was capable of doing. Matchup is quite strange. We have Gildo and we have Crixie. I don't know why the Valheim doesn't go to the Abyssal Dragon. That would be his spot, and that would be a lot easier for him. I would have been facing Kilgroth then on my own, which I think I can take on in the beginning of the game. Later on, Kilgroth is just a health regaining machine, and if he is buffed a little bit, getting some kills, he is quite devastating. I had that with a Kilgroth in the jungle who basically killed my entire team and still lived with full health, so you gotta be careful, guys. Kilgroth is a powerhouse. You have to be aware of that fact, because that's pretty straight. Build-wise, I am going straight forward to a glass cannon assassin slash I will jump into your face, load up my power arm, and then I will just kill you to death, because that's what you are. If you're killed, you're dead. And that is special, and that should be the case. So here we go, both of them in my range. Don't know what the Valheim does here. Use my execute, and not to the very best. This wasn't an execute that I used in terms of getting the kill, but to at least get some damage on them so they are a little bit more careful and don't engage us too harshly. That was the decision behind that. And yeah, now we've got Quillen here. We don't have any minions to bear with, but we're doing a good job on killing them under tower, or in front of the tower. So right now we are able to tower dive, and that's what we do. And that's where Quillen comes in, and I steal the kill secure here from Skud. And the best thing about Skud is every single time you upload your power gauntlet, you will deal not only damage, but you will get some health back, which is crazy, and it's a really good sustain mechanic. And you should always abuse that to the very fullest. Always go for some minions and kill things that come close. So as you can see, everything is quite mixed here. We have the Gildo on the mid lane, and we've got Crixie top, which is fine. Like, we are leading to 2 versus 0, and that's something that you can work with. I use every single ability here in order to get the what's his name, Arthur, and Gildo is able to secure that kill as well. So I've got an assist and I've got a kill, and that's a pretty neat spot to go for the tower, using their health pack, because they won't need it. That tower is gone in an instant, and that's a good course at the beginning of the game. So we have this tower, we have the other tower on the bottom lane, as you can see, is fairly low as well, and we've got a Arthur who wants to, I don't know what his deal is. I'm just gonna push him into the tower because I don't want to see his face anymore. It's just really ugly, and there we go. Full Skud. She uploaded her shield, so I wasn't able to get the final blow on her, but as you can see, super easy peasy. Skud is really strong if you use his it's not his passive, but his 2 if you upload it. So for the guys who don't know anything about Skud, you have the first ability. That's a short charge, as you can see, with a knock up animation, and then the second ability is you either turn up the volume and you will deal more damage in terms of faster attack speed, so you're gonna attack faster, or if you upload it and don't unleash it, which means you don't hit an enemy, you will kind of charge your gauntlet, and then afterwards you are gonna deal extra damage. So this is kind of an ability where you can basically choose what you want to do. So it's either attack speed, or on the other hand, it's more attack damage on the first hit that you're gonna apply to an enemy. So yeah, that's good. And his ultimate is a, I don't know, it's like a turnaround slash pushing enemies away from you mechanic. There's no way I can put that differently. So you're gonna turn around, and after you turn around, the next thing that you're gonna do is you push enemies away in oh my god, I don't know what I'm doing here. Well, that was pretty close, and we're gonna lose the tower anyways, I guess. I call my team to rally here, but I think the job was done. I try to defend the tower as long as possible, going for the Omni. As I said, this is gonna be a glass cannon slash assassin build. You are not the tank. Your job is to go in, you kill the vulnerable enemies in the backline with 1 or 2 consecutive blows that you're gonna apply from your gauntlet, which is your 2, and then afterwards you are going to retreat to safety, or what you can do as well is you are going to be in the middle of the fight and use your ultimate to kind of divide the enemies even further. So as you could see, my strategy here was to go into the fray and kill things, and this is gonna be the first death, and I think we can fast forward just a little tiny bit, and here we go, because otherwise the game is just gonna be a little bit longer as it should go, and I want to show you guys some action. There we go. Next kill. I mean, I don't want to steal those kills, but if Quillen or anyone else isn't really getting to the point where they can kill the enemies, I have to do it. So not the nicest player, but then I want to have some goals to be even stronger, because basically what Skud is really good at, if you are maxed out and you have some AD carries or mages, you can basically one-shot them, and that's crazily good. To take the strongest enemy out of the game is just so good. I've been pushing him right into the Gilder ult, and as you could see, I was uploading my stuff, and unfortunately, no, we have managed to be out of the fight again. Well, that was so lucky again, and I guess that's a good thing. So we're going with Muramasa here for the cooldown reduction and some armor penetration, as Arthur will have some armor by now. Game isn't really that even, so we're doing a really good job on getting the towers as well as getting some kills. Notable for you guys is that Skud is using his second ability, and he is applying area of effect damage, which means that you will not only deal damage, but the damage that you deal. Look at that, like that was so beautiful. That's the beauty of Skud. And I have to get out, and that won't be enough. Okay, so another 30 seconds that we're gonna fast forward again. It's looking a little bit crazy, so everything is grouping up in the middle. Here we go. And yeah, so we are really close on the enemy tower at the top lane, the Abyssal Dragon lane in this matchup, and 6-2, that's fairly nice. Unlucky for me, I think my brain just shut down in the middle of the game, so things are gonna be a little bit more stupid in the second half of the game, which is by now. I got the Ancestral Spear, which is quite nice because it's gonna give me some more attack damage, and I will have some armor penetration by now. So I've got the Rankbreaker and the Muramasa, which is which is enough to kill most of the things. And that is, yeah, complete brain fart here. I don't even get Darcy, and I am killed here for the best reason. I was stupid, and that's something that I should have avoided. Good thing is that my team is actually able to use that to get a kill as well, but the kill wasn't that wasn't a kill because I think there's some mechanic applying, which is the Death Sickle ability or something else preventing the enemy from dying, or slash preventing us from getting the kill. So I didn't skip forward so that you guys can see that we actually managed to get into the inner ring. So there's just one tower between us and the core slash nexus. And I'm going into the jungle to farm a little bit more to get more items, because that's what I should do. Quillen on level 13, level 14 right now, which is a fair amount. And now we let us get farmed in the jungle. We have to take the Abyssal. There isn't anything that we could do because we started it already, and by the time we would close up to our team, the game is basically over, or the fight is over. So there wasn't really something that we could do about this. They fought them as stupid as I fought the enemies before in the jungle, so things like that do happen. As I said, it was quite late, it was the last game of the evening, and you can see that my power just increases and increases. Got my 2 maxed out by now, and yeah, the minions just fall like old trees. I'm getting the bird because I want to have some vision in the jungle. We didn't have the vision before, and that was a no-brainer, as we hadn't any brains in that particular fight. So we've got the Gilder up there. I think... Yep! I think I saw it too late. Good thing is that we are able to sneak into the damage zone and do get them. Here we go. Darcy and Kilworth, that's the double kill. And right now, basically, we just have to close in. Like, the only thing that we need to do is push into the tower, and the game would be over. But unfortunately, we didn't do that. I tried to get Cathany here, and I got her, which is quite cool, because Cathany is basically the one standing between us and the Nexus. But as Toulon is here, of course, the Quillen isn't really willing to sacrifice himself. And I call my team to attack because, wow, we had everything set up and it didn't really work out that well. So, that's the problem. Like, you're doing a good job. 21 versus 11 that's quite a thing. But on the other hand, we are not really closing in too much. We're not really going into the team fights, and that is always a problem. Like, what are they doing right now? They're getting the bird. Well, why not the Abyssal Dragon as they're doing right now? Like 20 seconds before. So I called rally for a team fight because that's the only thing that we should do. Everyone is close to being maxed, and the only thing that we need to do is to get to that freaking tower. And I don't know why I am farming up in the jungle right now instead of helping my team. I think my thoughts at that time of the game were to actually go in and get some gold to get my last item. And yeah, that was the only thing that I had in mind right now. I wanted to get that tower. She is basically killing me, but I was able to get out here. Quite cool. And yes, at least I got him. But of course, that wasn't a nice scene. But we got everything in, and that could be game. That is the double kill, but of course there is a Darcy, and a Darcy can kill everything by himself because he is just one of the strongest mages in the game, and the only thing that Valheim needs to do is get into the tower and just kill it for sure, but that is not enough damage. And here comes Crixie, and we have another attempt. Game is almost over. There we go. And this should be the closing down. And he is attacking the minions, but he should attack the core, and I hope that is a game. Hello? Don't see anything. Did not swipe up to the map. Yo! And yeah, basically we threw the game. That could have been it, but we did not do it. I don't know what I'm doing right now here. Basically, we should get in, get the tower, and that's it. And there we go. And that's it, guys. That's the end of the game. That's my Skud game. Fair enough. I'm gonna skip everything because I need to show you the details right now because I want to get some food. And here we go. 10-5-5. That's the build. I'm gonna put the Arcana in the description below. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'm Valor of Just Gaming, and I'm out. Bye bye.